and your Storm Team 2 forecast.
We did see a lot of sunshine today, but as the sun sets tonight, some haze in the air, some light fog, and clouds are increasing from the west now. We'll find temperatures around 34 at 7 o'clock, dropping down to 31 at 9 o'clock under mostly cloudy skies, and 30 degrees at 11 p.m. A little concern tonight. We have a lot of moisture in the air. There may be some of that condenses on the bridge, decks, and overpasses, so just be a little cautious out there through the overnight hours. Could be a couple of slick spots develop. 29 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning, 35 degrees at noon, 42 at 5 o'clock. I think we'll start off with clouds in the morning, maybe a few breaks in the afternoon. That'll be the tricky part of the forecast. We stay socked in all day, probably only see highs in the 30s tomorrow like we saw to the west of us out over Illinois, but we get some of those breaks in the clouds. We could jump back up into the mid and upper 40s later in the day, so that'll just be something that'll be an hour by hour kind of deal. Otherwise, low temperatures tonight, upper 20s across the Miami Valley, and those highs tomorrow afternoon. As I mentioned, there are better chances of staying socked in farther north, where we're more than likely going to see highs in the 30s over the northern Miami Valley, but could see some of those breaks across the south, allowing temperatures to get up into the low to mid 40s. We've seen the clear skies, but here come the clouds. They're moving in from the west tonight, swinging in just about over the western half of the Miami Valley now, so approaching the Dayton area, so we'll get back to those overcast conditions. Those clouds are trapped in what we call a temperature inversion, warmer air aloft, colder air at the surface, and because of that, very little wind movement at the surface as well, trapping those pollutants. So we do have an air quality alert in effect for central portions of Indiana until 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, down toward Louisville, southwest Indiana as well. And our air quality wasn't exactly the best today, moderate at 76. So if you do have some heart or lung issues, maybe the elderly or the very young, you may be dealing with some issues over the weekend, so may want to try to stay indoors and try to cut down some of that wood burning as well. This time of year, a lot of wood fires in the fireplace. Mold count is low at 280, and of course the rest of our pollen is low. It's that time of year, isn't it? Well, once it gets cold like this. Well, the low clouds are moving in from the west tonight, as you can see up on our time lapse at the Troy Stouter Center, so look for those clouds to become overcast tonight. Right now, not much in the way of precipitation. Some snow up in the northeast. Not much happening here. We did see one little isolated report of some drizzle up in north central Indiana. 44 degrees our high today, 20 the low temperature this morning, and right now we are looking at a temperature of 35, wind out of the west at 9 miles an hour, and right pat 35 degrees tonight, a wind chill of 29. Our weather checkers down to 32 with those low clouds in Greenville, Lowell, Miller, but a lot of low 40s elsewhere. And tonight we'll see some of those clouds move in. Really probably overdoing it here on the precipitation, but a lot of low cloudiness around for overnight and into tomorrow morning. So increasing clouds tonight, 28. Tomorrow clouds mixed with a little afternoon sun will be up to 44 degrees, and a lot of cloud cover through the morning. Some breaks in the clouds in the afternoon as we get into the 40s. And our Storm Team 2 7-day forecast, 44 the high again on Saturday, and upper 40s on Sunday. Temperature-wise, pretty nice, even though we have some of those clouds still floating around. Rain chances will really start to go up late Monday night, and Tuesday as the next cold front comes through. But above normal temperatures next 7 days.
Yeah, but keep an eye out for some possible slick spots out
there. Yeah, that's,
tonight.
you know, it's not like we're going to see a lot of precipitation or anything, just a lot of moisture in the air. Could be some condensation causing the problem.